Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about 6 reasons why you should drive manual. In this video, I'll be going over 6 specific benefits and advantages to driving a manual car. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Reason number 1 is that the transmission is very reliable. Now, don't get me wrong, both automatic and manual transmissions are very complex car components, but with that being said, a manual transmission, when being compared to an automatic transmission, is very simple. When you compare the two, you'll notice that the manual transmission is very simple. And because a manual transmission is simple by nature, that means that it's going to be more reliable by nature. Does that mean that every manual transmission is very reliable? No, but I'm talking about oftentimes manual transmissions are known to be quite reliable. Moving forward, reason number 2, you have control over the gear selection. When you're driving an automatic car, the automatic transmission is going to choose the gear that it thinks that you need or you want in the best way that it can choose the gear. When you're driving a manual car, a car with a manual transmission, you're going to choose the gear. And that's an awesome thing to do because you can choose a gear that's going to give you more acceleration, or you can choose a gear that's going to give you better gas mileage. It's completely up to you. Now, I do understand that in many modern automatic transmission vehicles, you do get to choose the gear because they have a manual mode, but I'm talking about the raw gear selection that you get in a manual transmission car. Reason number 3, it simply feels great. There are very few feelings with regards to driving that can top the feeling of driving a manual car. Just getting that perfect start in first gear, doing things like downshifting and rev matching and just shifting gears and choosing the gear and just having complete control over your car and your transmission, all of those things together, they allow you to feel great as a driver. I'm sorry, I have a little bit of an itch on my nose over here. Reason number 4, you become a more versatile driver. So if you can drive a manual car, then there's a good chance that you can drive an automatic car. But it doesn't work in a vice versa kind of way. So, I mean, if you can drive a manual car, then you're going to be a very versatile driver because that means you can drive both manual and automatic cars, most likely. And being a versatile driver is great because it means that you're going to be a safer driver as well. Moving forward, reason number 5, manual cars cost less than their equivalent automatic counterparts most of the time. Now, if you're looking at 2 cars, one is a manual car, one is an automatic car. Both cars are identical cars with identical options and identical trim levels. What's going to happen is most likely the manual car is going to be cheaper than the automatic car. So a manual car will most likely cost less than an equivalent automatic car. And that means that if you're willing to spend this amount of money on an automatic car, if you instead move to a manual transmission vehicle, you can probably add some more options or get a higher trim level of the car because you have more money left in the budget. Last but not least, reason number 6 why you should drive manual is that it is more fun than driving automatic. Like I said before, it feels great, but it's way more fun. When you do things like downshift or rev match downshift, or you do a hill start, or you double clutch when you're shifting, when you do those things, those little manual driving kind of like tricks, they feel great, and it makes driving fun. It just really makes it feel like the act of driving is very, very fun. And that's basically it. In this video, I have told you 6 reasons why you should drive manual. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a huge fan of both manual and automatic cars, but I wanted to go over 6 specific benefits and advantages of driving a manual car. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.